Guys, back in today with more Oshi no Ko, this time with episode 7 of season 3, I think anyway. Fantastic episode last week. Loved especially the end of the episode. I thought was amazing with Akane and Aqua splitting up. Aqua going back into the revenge side of things after telling Akane to stay out of it, which is definitely for her best interest. As much as she might devote herself to her love for Aqua. I'm glad that happened because she had a knife on her. She was gonna kill somebody potentially. So yeah, I mean it might sound dodgy, but I prefer it to be the person that's kind of had almost two lifespans to be the one kind of arrested for life and to take revenge, rather than the what 20-year-old woman, 18, however old she is. Will she be able to stay out of it? That was a big question. I feel like it would be almost irresistible for her to not like help after all this. But yeah, I love the stuff with Kanna as well at the start of the episode, kind of preparing herself for the exposure. But what do you know? Aqua kind of sorted out a better story for the tabloids. I did mention this last week. I'm kind of like I'm a bit. My logic's a bit kind of like surely they'll just air the Kanna story next week. Even if they do, though, I guess it will still be overshadowed. So I did say this, like if I was one of those scumbag tabloidists, whatever you want to call them, I would just like keep that news in like the back burner for like a rainy day, rather than just like get rid of it, right? To be honest with you, I mean, I can understand getting quite emotional at this, but it was something she herself done. Yes, it wasn't public knowledge, and she didn't want it to be. But it's not like they spread like a lie about her. Like, this is like just the truth coming out. I don't know. It's easy to say that from like an outside perspective, I guess, isn't it? But it could have been worse, I guess. Apparently. Well, yeah, you were babies. You've changed. You were a baby once. But were you actually babies? No, they weren't actually babies then, to be fair. Uh, yeah. I remember when season 1 was airing, people kept arguing with me about their bloody like mental age and stuff. Oh, damn. Holy. Disowned. Holy crap. What did you? I mean, I guess she was. Didn't she like work for their mum or something? I forget what their exact relationship was. Fucking hell, calm down, guy. Again, easy to say that, but yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I think it just kind of came together to be the right thing to do, I think, didn't it? Yeah, as I said, like it doesn't. It's not like terrible. Like it doesn't sully her reputation or anything. Yes, it's not her wishes. I think that's the big thing, isn't it? It wasn't her wishes for the public to know. Yeah. Oh, nice girl. Just going Nora. Rude. Well, she's happy with just a wave. Bless her. My God, that girl would be happy with a speck of dust if you gave her it. Bless her. You weren't. I remember you being quite rude and obnoxious, like an adult in a child's body, like an old woman in a child's body. You were. Again, I don't think it was just that, was it? It was the Beaker match. Yeah, I also think it was to send a message to the dad in a way. This was like the declaration of his revival of his revenge, in a sense. I don't know. Again, I think there's like plenty of things that kind of just like all those things added together to make that like the logical decision for him. I almost forgot about fucking Akane almost dying last episode, by the way. I almost completely forgot about that. Oshi. Jesus, bloody hell. His voice actor's putting in fucking overtime right now. Wow. Yeah, damn right. Well, we can't tell you. Yeah, we got to torture that bastard. Got to sit him down in a chair, have his balls loose, start hitting. They'll classic Casino Royale. At least. Can you imagine finding that? Imagine going in the kids' fucking play area and finding that. Like, you've got Damien from The Omen on your hands. I don't know about that. You spent your whole life kind of after this. I'm not sure there was many miracles. I feel like you when you spend this much time on something, you kind of make miracles, if that makes sense. Your desire causes the miracles. If you want to call them miracles, you could also say that disasters. Yeah. The fifth. He's writing a. Oh, is he making a movie or is he writing a book? Like the 15-year lie. What a title. Pro came to that decision quickly, didn't he? Oh wait, did he agree to this with her? Is this something they planned together? Holy crap! Do you know it's been so long since we've seen I. Holy shit. I do just want to go back and look at that. So the minute, I'm not sure what this is. I'm not sure what app this is. It kind of just like looks like paint, and it's just one page. I think that's the thing. I'm kind of trying to see if there's like more than one page, if it's like a finished article, or if it is just like a title to a book or a movie or whatever. Tentative title. I can't read the Japanese at the bottom, so I don't really know. It looks like this is just like the first page of this to make good on that promise. So yeah, they clearly had some kind of plan to potentially reveal this at some point, or maybe they planned if it was to be revealed. I think that's probably more likely to keep it a secret up until the point where it is revealed, and then once it is revealed, the plan is to shed some light on the whole situation. I feel like he might be seen a bit like Aqua as a scumbag if he does this, because then it would be seen as like profiting off this, but clearly not. Considering she agreed to it. The beginning. Olega something. This is a bunch of the footage. He's just had this stored away. Ah, this is a long movie in the making. This might be the most. I don't know. I don't know if I can say that with certainty, but it might be one of the most long in production movies ever. I mean, I guess it's in production for all this time, to be fair. But I mean, she got murdered. Not really much you can do. I am. Ah, she's got the dark eyes. July. It is already finished. I feel like this would be a sure hit, right? I mean, you see, I've never watched any, but you see, like recently in recent years, there's been loads of like biographical movies about like Michael Jackson, Queen, um, yeah, oh, I almost said Elton John. What's his name? Who I think Elvis Presley. I don't know why I always get Elton John, Elvis Presley mixed up. I guess they got pretty similar names. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I'll only be a second here. Let's just Google big movie autobiographical. Quite butchered the spelling there. Or maybe autobiographical. Right word. What's the right word for it then? Movies about famous dead people. That wasn't very good either. But yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody, Elvis, Loving Vincent, Selena. Like, there's loads. Gandhi. Yeah, there's loads of really big movies about famous people, especially famous dead people. They always seem to profit really well. I've never watched one, unfortunately. Oh, I guess depending on how you look at it. But yeah, I've never watched one myself. I guess I like in that aspect. I think I'd rather just like watch a TV show about something like that rather than a movie. Seems like it'd be a bit more sensationalized in a movie. I'd rather a bit of a colder approach, I guess, of like a TV series. Dead before it started. So it's got the authenticity seal of approval. Authentic seal of approval, probably be better to say. This could be humongous, bro. This could be humongous. I'm the, I'm the only one who could ever produce this. Everybody we know then. Incredibly personal one, this. And when he says cast them, so I was thinking, like, sorry to pause again. Kind of surprised he wouldn't pick Akane for the role of I. You know, she's got a good fucking grasp on that role. Um, so they're not going to be playing themselves, is what you're saying here, which is interesting. Maybe Ruby could play herself in like the future or something. But so he came up with this casting based on them playing certain different roles of characters, which is really intriguing considering how connected a lot of these characters are to the actual story. Like, this is deeply personal. I imagine. I mean, they probably will work on it, but I imagine if depending on who asked, if I was asked to do something like this, I'd just categorically say no. Like, you're profiting off my family's drama and business and my dead mother and so on and so forth. I can imagine a lot of people would, yeah, absolutely reject this. Like when I spoke about the movies earlier, there's also been like laser kind of events with like projections of some like old dead musicians and stuff, and I find that, I mean, if their family agree to it, it's whatever, but in my opinion, even though who am I to hold an opinion, is I hate that shit, like fucking hell. Really doing like, and like, who's profiting off this? I kind of, I was never into his music, but that I think it's XXX Tentacion or something. When he died, there was like so much of his music coming out after his death, I think, and it was just like, who's profiting off this? I hope all that money's going to like his family or his loved ones or something. I can't imagine it was, but it's just like, is that not a little bit disgusting that they're like releasing this stuff and like some people are profiting off, like, yeah, and it wasn't like, I don't know, whole big old point there, I guess. But yeah, they aren't playing themselves here. They're actually going to be playing different roles of people within Ai's life. Eh? That's really interesting. That is. Again, I think I'd prefer to like watch something on this if it was like a documentary TV series about the actual people involved and them being themselves rather than playing a role. It's a bit more my style, I guess. I can't believe we're not giving Akane a chance. That feels like crazy work considering what we've seen previously. So this is the lead. I'm going to be playing the famous Ai. Everywhere. Kiss your ass. This guy just missed a kiss your ass. Wow. There's been actresses doing that in their 30s and 40s, so I've always liked that name, Shiranui. There's a ego archetype named after that. I'm not sure what it means, but I've always thought that's a cool word. You're 25. Look like you're an old lady. This guy. It's the yes man right here, isn't he? Do you know what? She doesn't seem like a bad choice, considering what we've seen here, just from like how she actually is. She seems pretty similar. That's probably why he chose her. I can say it like that, bro. Excuse me? Ah! Oh, okay. I think I get it. This didn't actually happen, did it? This is the movie. So what the fuck? What's this so ominous? What's this like? What's going on right here? And then like the spark in the eyes, especially got me like a bit confused. Okay. It's like this has actually happened now. Our main actress is dead. So that was that was Aqua playing this role the whole time of the murderer. Do you know what? I guess his intimate knowledge of the case does make him a pretty perfect role for this, actually, doesn't it? Ironically. Yeah, that got me, and you know that absolutely got me. Holy shit! It absolutely played me like a fiddle right there. God, absolutely played me like a fiddle. I guess that shows how good a job the movie's done in kind of in capturing you to the scenario. Didn't believe it was not real. Okay, okay, I like that a lot. I love that feeling of like feeling like you got tricked. That's why I love like mystery, like horrors and such. I love it when you can like play with the audience like that, and like, yeah, that was awesome. That moment of that realization, like, like if I was to compare it, I mean, this is a negative comparison, but like in the last, I haven't watched Scream 7, but Scream 6, if I was to say like a negative experience of that, like compare Scream 1, and it's just like, oh wow, fucking hell, and then you go to Scream 6, and it's like, oh, when the realization is not like, it's oh, disappointment. But yeah, that was awesome. Great episode in general, though. A lot of pretty brutal episode for Aqua, being disowned by pretty much everyone that's loved him, bar Kana, thankfully, and Akane, of course. But I mean, he kind of cut that off himself. But yeah, incredible stuff. Again, that I mean, the ending, just the echo went absolutely crazy. But yeah, interesting development with this movie that we're going to be making about her life coming awfully soon after this news is broke. But I guess they do usually do that, don't they? I think I'm not sure if studios like initially are like, yeah, we got to make a movie out of their death, we got to run the big bucks, but we can't do it right now, otherwise it'll be seen as dirty, so we'll wait 10 years, and after 10 years we'll make the movie and make 1 million. I feel like they're absolutely scummy enough to do something like that. I mean, absolutely. So yeah, I mean that wasn't exactly the case here, but this was planned for quite a long time. Interestingly, I imagine. Well, that's the thing. This script was probably already kind of done, but he probably had to do a lot of extra work on top of it because of all the time that's passed. Maybe some kind of more current stuff in the movie. I don't know, or is it just in capturing the stuff that we saw, like the like Eye's death right there? But yeah, looks like she accepted the role. That was yeah. Again, I just love that end sequence. That was fantastic, wasn't it? Nice seeing a bit more Eye again. It's been a long fucking time, so that was really awesome. But yeah, again, the ending here just absolute standout for me. Thought that was incredible. Like seemingly, I mean, they were a bit tricky with this, weren't they? Like seemingly kind of going into the next scene, like it was like, oh, this is how she's gonna, especially how they introduced it, because they did introduce them as I. Is that? I'm not sure what that says actually. I don't think that's her name, is it? I think that's Yara or Yachi or something like that. I don't know what that says in Japanese underwards, under the text. But yeah, the way they introduced it was like they were introducing her as herself and not as her playing I. But this was actually a scene from the movie. Again, I love how they framed this. I think it's so fucking good. If you guys have read the manga, let me know how that is like done in the manga. I imagine it's maybe slightly harder to kind of reproduce the same thing you can with like a live like anime while you're watching like this. But wow, that was awesome. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this episode in general in the comment section. Sorry, I'm just like kind of wowed at how good that was. Leave a like on the video if you guys did like, and subscribe to the channel if you do want to keep up to date with these weekly reactions. Very much excited to see you all next week, so hopefully I'll see you guys then. Have a good rest of your day, guys.